And the reality is, when we start off talking about Amorim, he is presiding over the worst tenure of a Man United manager probably in our history. I mean, certainly in Premier League history. I know he beat Liverpool, Sunderland and Brighton, but even in doing that, I said he's got to win 12 games in a row just to get near Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's win ratio, and he hasn't done that. He's drawn 2 and he's lost 1. His win ratio is abysmal. Their team is abysmal, and we're not heading in the right direction. Like, that's the bottom line, is we're not heading in the right direction. The football is crap. Like, we did a video in the international break about how we don't have 50% possession most games. We're just really direct. We're going with short-term stopgap football to get results, and now we're not getting results. You know, it's a shambles. And to talk about the players, I think it's really important to realise that last night, if that had been away from home, I think we'd have got beat 4 or 5-0. I think we were protected by an Old Trafford environment, stopping it being a thrashing. It was pitiful. And to lose 1-0 to 10 men, and there've been 10 men for most of the game, I think people need to understand, it wasn't just 1-0. That was the sort of performance that if we'd done that away from home, that would have been 7-0, 5-0. That's how bad it was. It was unbelievable. And to talk about the players as well, because I'll forget some of this stuff I want to get out. Isn't it coincidental that, you know, we're trying to figure out how the players can go on the pitch and put in an abject performance like that? I've sort of figured it out. Is it a coincidence now that some of these players are getting new contract conversations? You know, Casemiro, you know, Man United want a new contract. Fucking shit. Next game. Oh, there's no international break until March now. A load of shit. How many players have been playing for national team call-ups? That's what I'm saying. Because some of these players have been playing unrecognisably well, and then, oh, the international breaks are over now. I'll be shit again. They're just not trustworthy. The club's on its arse. It's got no identity, and that is represented on the pitch as well. And yes, there's a conversation to be had about the manager, but I'm telling you now, replace the manager, I don't think anything changes, because the club from top to bottom is done. And that's not going to be a one-off. We've already had Brentford and Everton this season. Isn't it coincidental that our 2 worst performances have come against teams we need to beat? Brentford and Everton, shambolic. And you know what? I feel a fool. I feel a fool, because after that Liverpool result, I'm like, oh my God, we've been to Everton, we've been to Liverpool and won. Forget that Anfield result now, because it's just been nullified by losing. You don't go to Anfield and win and then gloat about it when you go to when you come to Old Trafford and lose to 10 men Everton. Forget the Anfield win. Means fucking nothing. Liverpool are shit anyway. That doesn't mean anything. Winning at Anfield means nothing now because we lose at home to Everton, because that's what we do. It's like Lyon. Lyon was an amazing night at Old Trafford, but it means nothing because we don't turn up against Spurs, and that's who we are. I'm so fed up of them. I'm so fed up of them. Every time they win a game, they're on socials going, go for it, bro. Oh, yeah, you're so hot. Oh, yeah. Oh, you're cooking, you're cooking. And then you just sit there and you go, knobheads. Knobheads, because there you are, jumping. They've probably got their agent going, get online, you've won a game, who knows when it happens again, get online, milk it like a cow. And they're there, as soon as we win a game, oh yeah, banter, yeah, banter, yeah, we're so good. And then, here we are again, 4K, losing to Everton, at home against 10 men, rolling out with, you know, it's that vacant look of shock. You bloody did it! What are you shocked about? You've just walked around for 90 minutes playing shit. Anyway, this is what our captain had to say after the game. I'm a player who plays the ball forward a lot of times, and I break the lines. We have 2 number 10s who need that service to play the balls through. That's why the manager wants me in midfield, to have more of the ball and control the tempo of the team. He knows I can run a lot, press high, and get my body back there when we need to get to the box and defend. Oh my God. If that's what you're meant to do, mate, why don't you do it? If you understand why you're in the midfield, why don't you do any of those things? I'm meant to control the tempo of the game. You couldn't control the tempo of a fucking radio. Absolute prat. I've got to move the ball and control the tempo. I run around a lot. Yeah, like a fucking headless chicken. You've got no discipline at all. At all. I can press high and I can get my body back when we need to defend. Mate, if you can get back, I'd rather have a cardboard box blowing in the wind as a defender than you. How many goals have you cost us this season for not tracking runners and not getting back? Yesterday, Fulham, there's another one, Man City. You're responsible for about 5 goals this season, but I can get back, I can get forward, I can control the game. What are you doing? Is Bruno picking one of these up at home and doing that? Because he ain't bloody doing it on the pitch, is he? I can control the tempo, I can get back, I run around everywhere. No, you bloody don't, mate. I feed the strikers. Come on. You're deluded, pal. You're as deluded as the bloody manager. You aren't a midfielder. You're not a midfielder. You're not a midfielder. Don't fall for the bloody gimmick. You're not a midfielder. You don't control the tempo. You don't defend well, and you aren't disciplined. You are one of the biggest problems in that team because you are being played out of position. And yesterday, James Garner made you look like a cardboard box and made himself look like prime fucking Rodri. You know, it's Dewsbury Hall rinsed you like a bloody cloth. Yeah, I mean, some of the bollocks, but you have to almost avoid it, because if you read it, it just antagonizes you more. I can't listen to a United player anymore talk about how we're good and how we're bad. You're a waste of space, lads.